Friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Jaswinder Singh Misra, once again in front of you with a very interesting topic of class 9th NCERT chapter 1, few examples of exercise 1.18 and its question. As per my promise, I told you that in next video I will tell you about how we can locate irrational number on number line. So we will discuss few examples of irrational number. So first of all, in my previous video you have seen that on number line we can represent whole numbers, natural numbers, integers, as well as we can represent fractional number also, which are known as rational numbers. In this video we will discuss about that how we can represent irrational numbers on number line, under root 3, under root 5, under root 2, okay, so on, how we can represent them. So first of all, for this we need, I want to remind you that in your previous class you have discussed Pythagoras theorem. What was that? That if we have any right angled triangle, in that triangle there are three parts: hypotenuse, base and perpendicular. According to this theorem, that hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. That means hypotenuse is equal to square root of base square plus perpendicular square. H means hypotenuse means longest side, B means base, P means perpendicular square, and their square just sum, and after that it's under root. Okay, so this theorem we will use to represent these numbers. First of all, how we can write under root 2? Under root 2 we want to express as a sum of two number and their square. So under root 2 we can write 1 plus 1, and 1 plus 1 we can write 1 square plus 1 square, because if you will do their square, that will be same to same. Okay, so now for this, now this one is means base square, this one is means perpendicular square, and it is equal to h. So according to Pythagoras theorem, PT means Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. So it means, okay, it means this under root 2 is equal to 1 square plus 1 square. Okay, so for this we will make a small triangle, we will give it name OAB. This base is of 1 centimeter, this perpendicular of 1 centimeter, and this longest side will be under root 2 by this theorem, by Pythagoras theorem. Now how we can locate it on number line? This is a number line. On number line, first of all we want to locate it. It is starting from 0 to 1. We will take base of how many centimeter? 1 centimeter only. Draw base. Okay, so this is your base. Give it a name OA. So now on A point we will draw a perpendicular. How we can draw? You can use D also there, or you can draw simply with a scale, because perpendicular should be of L shape. So with the scale you can adjust the scale properly and draw a perpendicular line. Okay, I can use D because it will be more accurate. So take one point here, join this point with A. From this line, how many centimeter you have to cut? You have to cut only 1 centimeter. Okay, so I will locate 1 centimeter only. Okay, beta. So now give it a name B point. So this is a base of 1 centimeter, this is perpendicular. Now join OB. This OB is equal to under root 2. How? Because this is a hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is equal to sum of base square, perpendicular square, and it's a under root. Okay, so here under root. So because I have written here also in region, you can pause the video, you can check here. Okay, so now open your compass equal to 0.3 and draw one arc. Open your compass equal to OB, draw arc, and this arc will cut this number line at one point. Give that name point P. Here this point is point P. So now my dear, from O to P point, this distance is how much? This is under root 2. I hope I am clear. So now this same diagram I have made here. Why? Because now we want to locate under root 3. Under root 3, how you can express under root 3? First of all, we will express it as the sum of two numbers, 2 plus 1. Okay, 2 plus 1. 2, how we can write? 2 we want to express in the square of any number. So 2 is square of under root 2 and 1 is square of 1 only. So we got two numbers. 1 is under root 2, 1 is 1. So this under root 2 will represent as base square, and this 1 will be represent as perpendicular square and their square root. So now we need base of how many centimeter? Under root 2 centimeter, and then we will draw perpendicular. Now you look in this figure, there's this OB, O to B is under root 2. This is by previous problem. Okay, so now at B point we will again draw perpendicular. We can use D for more accuracy, because you can get accurate diagram. Okay, so B with this point, then we cut only 1 centimeter from it. Okay my dear, so now up to here it was under root 2 base. This point take a C point, and this perpendicular is of 1 centimeter. Now join OC. Now this OC is how much? This OC is equal to under root 3. How it came? It came by Pythagoras theorem. So beta, open your compass equal to OC. Open your compass equal to OC. Draw one arc. Okay. Adjust it properly. Draw one arc. That arc will cut number line at one point. This point. Give it a name P. Okay. Give it a name P. So now distance from O to P. Distance from O to P is how much? It is under root 3. I hope I am clear up to here. Under root 2 over. Now this was under root 3. Okay, beta. Because under root 2 we express as 1 square plus 1 square is under root, and under root 3 is equal to, because under root 3 is equal to under root 2 square plus 1 square under root. So this is located here. Now under root 5. Under root 5. For this, there are two methods. First of all, we will discuss about very simple method. Under root 5. How we can express it? It we can express as the sum of 4 plus 1. 4 is a square of which number? 2 square, and 1 is square of 1 square. So this 2 will act as a base. B means beta base here. P means perpendicular. Okay. So base we need how much? Base we need here 2. Perpendicular we need here 1. Okay. In previous I am also writing for your understanding. Base 1 centimeter. Perpendicular 1 centimeter. Then hypotenuse will be under root 2 centimeter. And this base was under root 2. Perpendicular was 1 centimeter. So then hypotenuse is equal to under root 3 centimeter. So this is for your understanding. So in this base is 2 centimeter, perpendicular is 1 centimeter, then hypotenuse will be under root 5 centimeter. Okay, so now we will compare this with under root 5 is equal to under root 5 is equal to 2's square 1's square under root. So now we will express it on number line. Okay, so first of all we will start from 0 to 2 because we need a base of 2 centimeter. By using scale, locate it here. Okay, so now at 2 we will need a perpendicular. Draw perpendicular by using D. From that perpendicular you have to cut how many centimeter? 1 centimeter only. So from this perpendicular I will cut only 1 centimeter. You can also cut 1 centimeter. No need to increase the length of this line. So beta, now from here to here, this is 2 and this is 1 centimeter. So this point was O, this is A point, this point is B point. Join with B, O with B. When you will join it by Pythagoras theorem, this length of OB is equal to under root 5. Now open your compass, equal to under root 5. Adjust it properly and now draw one arc. That arc will cut number line at point P point. So this point is your P point. So now length from O to P, length from O to P is how much? It is this O to A was this was 2 centimeter only. Now this O to P, this point is O, this point is B. O to P how much? It is under root 5. I hope I am clear up to here. So next stage we will make a spiral of these numbers. Spiral means now beta up to here 3 example we discussed, that was of irrational number. So now when we will draw spiral, in this beta few rational number will also come. Why? Because we will make a continuous chain of under root 2, under root 3, under root 5, under root 4, under root 5, under root 6, under root 7, under root 8, under root 9 and so on. This will make a spiral over here. First of all we will start from under root 2. Under root 2 I told you we need a base of 1 centimeter. We need base of 1 centimeter. Perpendicular also 1 centimeter. Okay, this is very important activity. This is an activity only. This base is of 1 centimeter. This perpendicular also of 1 centimeter. Give this point A point and this point you give P1 as given in your book. Okay, these were 2 examples. First 3 was 2 were example, 1 was a question there. Okay, so now this is also from your NCERT book. Question number I think 3rd from exercise 1.2. So now this is under root 2. So beta next again we will take here perpendicular at P point, cut 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter you have to cut first. Every time when you will draw perpendicular you will cut 1 centimeter. This is P2 point. Now again join O with P. Okay, so now if you want to locate this on number line, just open your compass. Which length you need on number line, just open your compass, draw arc. Again for this adjust the compass, draw arc. That from O to A, here points will come up. Here will be shadow of P1, then next will be shadow of P2. You can locate all the points, but I want to make a spiral. So for this we have to make again perpendicular at P1 P2 point as we have made on P1. This perpendicular you must draw with D. Okay, this will give you point P3 and this length will be how much? This length will be 4 under root 4. After that this point was P3. At P3 again draw perpendicular. See beta, firstly base was 1 centimeter, perpendicular 1, then base under root 2, then perpendicular 1, then base is under root 3 and perpendicular 1. This base is increasing but perpendicular is same to same. Okay, at P3 also draw perpendicular. Okay, this will be 0.4 P4. Join this with O. This will give you a beautiful spiral. At P4 again you draw, rotate your sheet. Okay, this perpendicular of 1 centimeter. Now this base is of under root 5. Again we will draw perpendicular here. Okay, this point will be P5. This perpendicular is 1 centimeter. Like this way, beta, you can. After that, I think you understood. Again, here we will make a perpendicular of 1 centimeter. Okay, in this way, in this continuous manner, this will be your 0.6 P6. Join it with O. Okay, this will be your under root 7. Okay, my dear. So now like this way, you can make this a spiral. Okay, this continuous spiral will be like this way. You can draw it yourself. Okay, so now this is your task for today. So now by this method, you can locate all these points on number line. So now how you can locate? Open compass equal to under root 2, then cut it on number line. This O to P1 will be your under root 2. Then open your compass equal to O to P2, then draw arc. Okay, this will give you point P2 on number line. Okay, this will be under root 2. Then same for 4. 4 will coincide with 2 only. See, this will coincide with 2 only. So now like this way, from O to P1, O to P2, O to P3, O to P4, O to P5, O to P6, you can locate on a number line. So for today, it is enough. And at the end, I want to tell you that in this way, you can locate under root n for any positive integer n after n minus 1 has been located. What it means? N minus 1 means less quantity. Then by adding 1 into it, you can locate the next number. Suppose here we have done. First we located under root 2. Under root 2 was n, and that is 1 less than 3. So next number is increasing by 1 only. Under root 2, under root 3, under root 4, under root 5, under root 6, under root 7. So thanks for watching my video. Share and subscribe. If you like my video, share with your friends and encourage others to subscribe my channel. Thanks a lot.